This is Brad Wright, one of the leaders driving Microsoft to its new home in the cloud. Brad likes driving fast. In Microsoft IT, Brad is affectionately referred to as the cloud guy. You're about to find out why.
Hi, I'm Brad Wright. I'm here to tell you about Microsoft IT's journey to the cloud, the lessons learned, the stumbles made, and how we can help you as customers.
Early on in the journey to the cloud, Brad ended a briefing to IT leadership by showing a photo of an empty on-premise data center. It was a bold move, but Brad wanted to be sure everyone in the room understood that the role of IT was about to change in a major way, and the company was at the precipice of a fundamental shift in technology.
I informed all these leaders that they were out of the data center business. They weren't real happy with me. 4.5 years later, we're going to be almost completely in the cloud. We've shut down, I think, a half dozen data centers. How we structure our workforce changes dramatically as well. We no longer have the same armies of data center personnel. We no longer have a bunch of central infrastructure that we used to have, because now the subscriptions exist with the engineering teams themselves, and so those responsibilities to make sure they're healthy and secure and operating right aren't centralized anymore. And with the move from line of business app to more service-oriented thinking, that forced us to reorganize our portfolio. If we think back on the journey, we were probably managing around 60,000 OS instances on-premise and around 2,100 line of business applications in all various states of age and repair or disrepair, depending on how you look at it. Right, the first thing you should do in any cloud journey is look at what can I shut down? What can I just get rid of completely? What can I then transition into SaaS offerings? The next step is to look and say, okay, well, that application does function X. Do I have to rebuild it in the cloud? I don't want to just move it to infrastructure because I want to transform it into something better. I can build it as it stands, but should it really exist as part of a greater experience? One is the mantra, IaaS is the next data center to close, right? Which is, how do I transform those legacy apps from IaaS VMs into PaaS services or containerization of those apps or into microservices? So where there's a will and a drive and a support from the top, these sorts of things can happen. And the engineers here are highly creative and innovative. They just needed to be told it's okay to go experiment, to learn, and to create new ideas. And that's been what they've been doing in the cloud environment that they couldn't do before. Because I believe that you can run any massive Fortune 500 company in our Azure products, and I'm here to prove it to you and to show you the journey and to make it as smooth and easy for you as possible.
In our 10-part video series, Expedition Cloud, Brad Wright and other Microsoft technical experts will share the inside story of Microsoft's journey to the cloud, including proven practices, things we do differently, and advice for customers on the same journey towards digital transformation.